Should you take and should you use the roadside assistance on your on your auto insurance policy? Ugh, that's what she said. We're going to find out why and why not this week. All right, this is a tongue-tied accident and injury attorney, Jobeth Bowers, coming at you from my Elkton office. Today, I'm talking about this concept, this idea of roadside assistance. It is something that you can have and probably have tied in to your auto insurance policy. The question that I pose today is whether or not this is even a good idea. Here's the thing. We have created this culture and this society where we are paranoid and afraid of insurance claims, especially when they relate to our auto insurance policies. Why? We are in an era where the rates are going up, 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 whether we make a claim or not. So the question I pose to you is this: if you are in need of roadside assistance for any reason whatsoever, do you want to make another claim against your auto insurance policy? Now, obviously, when you're having an issue on the side of the road, you want to use the roadside assistance. It's what it's there for. However, I propose that you use an independent service like AAA. Unless, of course, you're insured by AAA, then there's probably too much of a crossover there. However, AAA is a totally separate thing. And I will note that there is no endorsement here. There is no sponsorship. There is no kind of affiliate sort of setup. There isn't going to be a link that if you go and sign up for AAA, that I get some sort of a commission. So that's not what's happening here. That's not why I'm putting this information out there for you. However, your AAA policy, you can buy this. I think we just renewed ours for 3 years all at once. And then that price is absolutely 100% fixed. They've already assumed in their underwriting and the way that they set this pricing that you're going to use the service. However, they know for a fact that a large enough percentage of folks that buy it are not going to use the service. Here's another cool thing. Not only by having independently AAA for your roadside service, when you need to use it, you're not making an auto insurance claim against your auto insurance policy. The other important thing to note is that that card, that AAA card, if you are a member of AAA and you carry that card with you, you can be in a vehicle that's not yours, that's not insured by you. You can be anywhere in this country. And if you're in an Uber or a Lyft or even a taxi cab that breaks down in some other city, you can get out of there. You, by being a card member and being in that vehicle that's broken down, can utilize the services of AAA. Now, it has different layers that have different benefits. Investigate those and kind of determine what you need on your own. Again, I'm not selling a product here. I'm just giving you some advice, because if you have the roadside assistance on your auto insurance policy, it only works if something happens to that car. And then you're making a claim on your insurance policy. I've experienced and worked with both AAA, and years ago, probably 15 or 20 years ago, I had roadside assistance on my auto insurance policy, and I called and I made a claim, and cue the SpongeBob meme where it's however many minutes later, however many hours later, I don't really have the ability to throw that in here live, nor did I expect to bring that up as a reference. So you don't actually get the clip, but it took forever. AAA, on the other hand, has this huge network of providers. Have you ever called AAA? Somebody usually gets there in 20, 25, usually no more than 30 minutes, sometimes very, very fast. They have a big network. They have a ton of providers. They are there to help you out whenever you're there. Again, this isn't really an endorsement. There's nothing in it for me. I'm just trying to help talk about your auto insurance policy, ways that you can save money and avoid needing to make claims. Now, is the AAA going to cost you more money than having roadside assistance on your auto policy? Maybe a little, but I argue that you're getting more and you're taking less of a risk by paying a few extra bucks a year. So that's really a real quick one hitter here for you. That's all I have for this week. Look, if you have a topic that you want me to discuss, it's super simple. Just make sure when you email me there that you mention that you want me to talk about your question on the podcast, because otherwise you might just get a response with the answer from me and then I move on, because here at Bowers Law, we're here to help folks. Always, 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 I will reinforce this. Anytime that you want me to take a look at your auto insurance policy, maybe you're about to renew it, maybe you're looking at other quotes, this is a service that I provide free of charge. I will take a look at your options. I will tell you what my opinion is based on all of the experience that I have and what you would want for an auto insurance policy if you were to be in the unfortunate situation of becoming a client of mine. I'll even explain what all of it does better than most insurance agents can. I have really been surprised with how little some of the insurance agents that I've met over the year understand about the practicality and use of what it is that they're selling people. So if you want to just have that conversation, it's a boring one. It's a snooze fest. The only one that's really going to get excited about it is probably me, because it's kind of what I do, but I'm happy to explain it to you, happy to make it make sense to you as best as it possibly can. Also, you can do a lot of this stuff on your own. Check out previous episodes of the podcast. I talk about auto insurance policies all the time. Just go to bowerslawmd.com, click right up there where it says podcasts. You can go through all of the previous episodes and everything that I've ever had to say on any of these topics. But this is a short one. This is a simple one. AAA, probably a better choice for you than having roadside assistance on your own auto insurance policy for a number of reasons. Got questions, got in an accident, need help, give us a call, 885-6200. We are here for you, Cecil County. It's all we do. Be well, be safe out there. We'll see you next